Hello everybody, my name is Mateo-Tube. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. So in today's episode, we're at our old house. Well, it's not our house. We've been staying here for probably the past half year, in-game year. And if you missed the previous episode, we bought a new house. Well, we didn't buy a house. We actually bought a farm. And I had to stay here the last 2 nights. Which yesterday I didn't record a video for this. As you can see, it's day number 4. When I last left you, it was day number 2. And the reason I didn't, well, actually, I think it was day number 2. Yeah, it was day number 2. The reason I didn't make an episode for yesterday was because it was raining, literally all day. It was raining. It started raining at around like maybe 2 in the morning, and then the rain was coming down hard. And then it stopped at like 3. And then as the time reached 7 o'clock, it started raining, and it rained all day until about 1 o'clock this morning, this in-game morning. So off screen, I did some things. As you can see, all of our equipment is gone, including our sprayer, which is now at the store. If you don't know, because this episode never released, I rented a sprayer that was sitting here. I returned it yesterday, and I moved all of my equipment. And we also got a trailer. Not any trailer, a trailer to live in. It just got delivered this morning. So we're going to go down there and see where they put it. I think they put it in a really nice place, actually. They sent me a picture, and I said, oh, yeah, it's a really good place. So we're going to go down there. We have our trailer, but this is the only piece of equipment we have left to move. I'm pretty confident on everything we have. So you know what? Let's take a trip down there. I'm going to show you some things. All right, and we are here. Oh, look, there's the trailer right there. That's where they put the trailer, it seems. Very nice trailer. That means we're going to be able to live in it tonight. I did tell the owners of the house that we've been staying at. What is his name? His name's Dieter. I told him that, yeah, today was probably the last morning I was going to be there. So, you know, they all said their goodbyes to me and everything like that. So everything's good. Now we got our own trailer, our own place, and everything like that. So here's our flatbed trailer here. We're just going to park our this trailer here, which actually has no use to it at the moment. Yeah, we have no use for this trailer, but later in the season, once fall hits, we're definitely going to have use for it. It's just obviously right now there's no harvesting going on, so we don't really have a use for this trailer. We can just park that right there. I think that'll do right there. We will park the tractor in the meantime, I think, just over here. And I'm going to show you some things, because I've been kind of rearranging this place a little bit, just to kind of look nice, and so that everything's kind of hidden away. So yeah, that can just sit right there for now. That's going to be our main mode of transportation right now, which we need to find fuel for it, because we're running low. So over here, we had 2 IBCs that I bought off screen when I accidentally deleted that one episode. One of those IBCs was of Weed Killer, which is this one right here. And I don't think it's a bad idea to get Weed Killer. Look. This field's infested, and a lot of the fields around here are actually kind of infested. However, a lot of farmers are actually spraying their fields down, so that's actually not a bad thing. In here, we have our seed bags. I think this is going to be probably our place for seed bags here. So we got both of our seed bags here. I don't know how much is left. Using a, okay, 738. Okay, so this one's full, the other one's not. That's fine. Just close that back up. In here, we have... Now, this door's a little finicky. When you want to open the right door, you kind of got to go at a little bit of an angle. Because you'll do this, and then if you do this, it'll just open that door right up. So to open up this door, so like, okay, you open up this door, you can come at it from any angle. This one, you got to come at it from like a side angle to be able to kind of open it up. I don't know, these doors are a little weird. So in here we have our cultivator, which is very nice and dandy. It's just going to be waiting in here. I'm pretty sure the cultivator's a little tall for this place, but that's okay. That is okay. Over here, we're going to come in through the back door because our character's a little too fat to be able to fit in here. We have our sewing machine, which I think fits just perfectly in here. Just fits just nicely. Yeah, it fits really nicely right here. Unfortunately, we are a little too fat to fit through this door. Oh, I can fit through it. Oh, man, the other day. Oh, yeah, we're too fat to fit through it from this way. But we can fit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's just say our character's a little fat, okay? In some angles, he's a little fat. And then in other angles, that sounds wrong. In some doors, he's a little too big to fit through him. And then in other doors, he's not. I don't know. It's complicated. So anyways, here's our sewing machine, the Vaderstad. Very nice machine indeed. It's just sitting here waiting for us to use it. Now on the second floor, we can go up on the second floor. The ladder doesn't work, so you kind of got to improvise the way you get up here. We have this little door right here, which I think is very cool. You can open up the door, and it's one of those doors where you can put in like those bale ramps. And so we could put square bales up here if we wanted to. Same with this door over here. Oh, we're getting stuck under these wires. These are like, what are these? Are these for like hanging things maybe? I don't know. So then this one opens up too, and you can put like those, square bale ramps, and then, square bales will come up here and you can stack them. Definitely a multiplayer thing you could do. You could have like somebody standing up here, grabbing the bales as they come off of the ramp. Close that up. I hope that one's closed too. Yep, that's good. Now our skid steer. We parked our skid steer in a little bit of a cool place. I think it's just the best place for a little skid steer. If I could, I would remove this building. I don't like it. It's got, I don't know, somebody's keeping their, like, corn in here or something. I don't even know whose corn this is. It's not my corn at all. But you can see the corn in there. It's not mine. I don't know whose it is. I can't seem to be opening any of the doors. So, I don't know. This stuff's going to rot. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. I don't appear to be able to use this either, so I don't really know. Over here, we have our skid steer, which I think this is just a great place to be able to park a skid steer. I have the shovel on it currently, and then we have our pallet fork just right here, which you can see it's getting a little rusty for some reason. It's been outside in the rain, so that makes sense. Okay, so that's done. Now look at that farm just over there. This place is beautiful. Yeah, this place is honestly just beautiful. Now that farm is the farm that I originally said I wanted to buy many episodes ago, which the road seems to be. The road is in a really inconvenient place. So here's the driveway. It looks like it connects this farm right here. I don't know if that's maybe just a barn or if that's a whole farm. But the driveway is right here, and then it leads up to this tiny farm, which is that one just over there. Now, I removed the crosshair. I got a mod that allows me to remove the crosshair, which is very good and dandy. I also got a mod that allows me to choose multiple contracts. So we could have this contract and this contract going at the same time. In my other map, which is Grower's Farm, I have like 50 baling contracts going, which is great. It's cool. I like it. It's a very good mod. Okay. So, that being said, what are we going to do today? Today, we're going to do some mowing. And now, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. If we look at the ground temperature is a little iffy. It's 36% ground moisture, the crop moisture, which is not necessarily the most ideal for hay. However, tomorrow, it doesn't look like it's going to rain either. So, if we don't get our hay in, baled up and everything like that today, that's okay. We could probably get it in tomorrow. I got a few new mods also. Let's just show you those real fast. One of those mods I got is another Deutz-Fair. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's this one right here. Now, I know what you're thinking. How is it any different from this one? Well, let me just show you. This Deutz-Fair is a lot smaller in the front. The nose is a lot smaller. Well, actually, I can show you this. You can see the nose of this Deutz-Fair is a lot larger. Now, that's not the only difference, okay? That's not the only difference. One of the other differences is you can have a front PTO on this one. You can have weights, the different kind of weights, or no PTO at all. This is a very American version, which I like a lot. Wheel setup, you can have large tires. You can have road tires, of course. I believe you can also have the row crop. I don't know. Yeah, row crop. Here you go. Or the narrow tires. You can also have the double tires, which ours isn't capable of. Our tractor that we currently have is not capable of this, which, I usually hate when tractors have the double tires, but I have to say, this tractor doesn't look bad with the double tires. It really doesn't. I guess I should call them twin tires. Twin is what? I don't even know what I said. You can also put wheel weights, which is great and dandy. And then the narrow tires, of course. However, we're not going to do that. We're not going to buy this. As you can see, the tractor is significantly cheaper. It's $15,000 in comparison to our other one that's $97,000 with a very minimal setup. All you can really do is change the tires, and that's pretty much it. There's really no other customization. Look, this one doesn't actually look that bad either with the double tires in the back. Maybe we'll go for that one day. The other thing you can do with it is you can put a front loader on it, which ours is not capable of. It's good to be able to, you can put a bunch of different types of front loaders on it, which is very nice indeed. Does that change anything in the front? Hold on one second. Is there something floating? Oh, that's different. Hold on, just adding a front loader. Oh, look at that. It added a little gear. Look, when I add the, oh, okay, so you have that one. Oh, no, that's just the engine. Hold on. Yeah, it adds that little arm. That's a cool detail. I like that. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really cool. And the cool thing with this tractor that ours doesn't have is the gears are animated. These two gears right here are animated, which is really, really cool indeed. The other thing you can do, I'm pretty sure that's it. You also have a beacon. Ours doesn't have a beacon. The other tractor I got was, I also got this pack too. I'm not going to show it though because I think it's a pretty well-known pack already. Was this tractor here. It is a, I want to say it's a, I want to say it's Czechoslovakian, Yugoslavian, maybe, now I want to say Serbia, but it's not Serbia. I don't know. I want to say this is a variant of a Deutz-Fed. I want to say Deutz helped make this tractor. It's a very cool one indeed. It's got a lot of cool things with the tires. You can have a weight in the front. I don't believe you can have a PTO. No, you can't have a PTO, but you can also put a filter, do stuff like that. Personally, I think the filters make tractors very unappealing visually, but I think this one doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I don't think that looks that bad. Yes or no. I don't know. I kind of like it without the filter, to be honest with you. And then you can have the global positioning system, which is another mod that doesn't show up visually. The other one I got is this. I got the T6, which personally, I'm not a fan. You know, the T6, this T6 is not that bad. It's a really fun tractor to drive. I'm renting it in my Grower's Farm map. It's really nice. Personally, I wouldn't have chosen these tires for this tractor, but that's okay. You know, you gotta have a very specific tractor for these tires to look good, but looks really don't mean anything. I don't think in a serious farming sense. If it works, it works. It's very easy to drive. The tires are amazing. I just said, oh, I hate the tires, but the tires are actually really good. And then you can put a GPS. Now, if you don't have the GPS mod, this GPS doesn't work. It's just visual. Obviously, you would also have to buy this. So by that point, we're already up 20,000 approximately just for adding a GPS. Obviously, if you didn't want to, you don't have to have the GPS. But why have a GPS system mod enabled if you're not actually going to have a physical GPS? Yeah, right? You can also put a front loader on it. Very nice indeed. A few different front loaders too. That's pretty much it. Now, we're going to be buying a mower today. We're actually going to be buying a few things. We're going to be buying a bale spike, which isn't located here. We're going to be buying this bale spike right here. Now, the cool thing with this bale spike, you can have the wrapper bale spike, you can have the pallet fork, or you can have the spikes. Now, we're going to go with the spikes. Even if we don't do round bales this year particularly, we're going to buy this spike. Now, I'm going to still have my skid steer. We're going to keep my skid steer because I like it. So let's buy that. There we go. Now, mowers. I was thinking about, okay, first of all, I got to show you this baler. This baler feels, I have a personal feeling for this baler. It's a Russian baler. However, in real life, my family actually had one just like this. It was a New Holland, and it looks literally just like this. The one noticeable difference, however, is the back is covered on this New Holland, and instead of rubber belts, it's chains. It's a chain baler. However, I like this baler. It looks a lot like the one we used to have, and by us, I mean another farmer. However, we used it on our fields here. So there's a bunch of little designs you can do with it. You can put the decals, bunch of little decals to show you there. Design, I don't see any difference with the design. I just see numbers changing, but that's okay. That's good. All right. Now you can have that. I don't have no idea what these hooks are for. They're called tech screws, apparently. And then you can have the covers. Now, what I notice is there's a cover here, but there's not a cover on this side. That's one noticeable difference, and that's pretty much it. It's a very nice baler. I've been using it on Growers Farm. However, it's 50,000. We have 45,000, so we got to go for something a little cheaper. We could have this baler here, which is 20,000. It's a Sitma. It's very nicely detailed too. I want to say these two are probably made by the same author, because they have some very similar designs to them. Now, also, what we have is mowers. These mowers aren't supposed to be enabled. They are good mowers. Basically, what they do is they kind of edit them. The guy who did this changed the mowers up a little bit. He added some extra details, including hydraulic cables. If you look on the default version of the mower, there are no hydraulic cables. So the guy added some hydraulic cables, added a bunch of other things. So we have a pottinger, which this game doesn't have one of these, surprisingly. I want to say FS17 did. I might be wrong on that. However, the mower we are going to use, I think, is going to be this one. It's a small mower, but it works really nice. And the reason I'm thinking this is because our fields are a little too packed together, I think, to be able to have one of these disc binds. Don't get me wrong, the disc bind is beautiful, and maybe one day we will have a disc bind. I just don't think it will fit this farm. If we had some of the fields, let's say down south from our place. Oh, I should shut that off. Field 94, for example, or let me take a look. 94 or 86, for example. Those really big fields. I'm pretty sure having a haybind would work really well for us. However, I'm thinking we're probably going to go for just this one for now. 16,000, really cheap. Buy it. It's done. Now, tedders. We're going to need a tedder. I'm going to go with the hay bob. We're going with the hay bob for a few specific reasons. It's a tedder and a windrower all in one. So that's why we're going to go with this one. Personally, I like the darker colors. It's dark like my soul. I hate that. That looks ugly. What should we get? Should we get this one? I think we kind of should. Yeah, let's get this one. There we go. So it's 6,000. Bought. It's done. Balers, we will think about a baler later. I'm thinking we're going to get a square baler, but I'm thinking we're probably going to rent it. We're going to rent it. I'm thinking it'll just be easier that way. And I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to start doing hay. Look at how high the grass is off the ground. The grass it's getting kind of high off the ground. So I'm thinking wouldn't be a bad idea to mow this. We might not get a lot, but we're going to get something off of this field. So we're going to head off to the store. I'm not sure how long I've been recording, but we're going to head off to the store, and we're going to mow. I'm thinking this episode, we're just going to mow at least one of the fields. And that'll be the end of the episode. Then next episode, maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll mow another field. We'll get the other field picked up if it's ready. It's going to be good. So we're taking this trailer with us, and that's because I'm going to be changing the trailer a little bit. We're changing it up. We're getting something a little different. We're not getting a new trailer. No, we're not. We're just taking off the side walls. Personally, I hate these side walls. These side walls are problematic. Ever since I've been using this trailer with a different configuration on Growers Farm, I've decided it's for the best. So let's head off to the store. We're going to pick up our machinery. We're going to pick up our machinery. We're going to do some other things while we're at it. It'll be good. Let's get going. Alrighty. So we are here. Now, we're going to pull up the trailer into this garage here. This is where they do the repairs. I don't know if I've done anything like this before on this map or in this series. This is where you can repair vehicles. You can also sell them here. So let's leave this here. We'll go talk to the guy and see what they can do about taking the sidewalls off. And I'm thinking maybe they can put like a wall here just so that like if we put round bales, the bales will kind of just sit up against this wall. So they're not just kind of free-flowing on all four sides. There's at least a wall here keeping them up. Let's go talk to the guy real fast and see what he can do. Alrighty, so this is what he can do. He can take off all four walls if he wanted to. or he can do this. And I'm thinking this is the best option. Yeah, this is the best option. And it's really not that expensive either. Alrighty, so the guy told me it'll take him about 10-ish to 20 minutes to do it. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to head down to the gas station. We're going to get fuel because, as you can see, we're under half a tank of fuel left. Which is surprising knowing how much we've actually used this tractor. So let's head down there and get some fuel. It's just down the road here, so it'll be okay. And you know, this is the only road in this game with maniac drivers. The only road. You'll see those maniac drivers driving from a distance. They're going good old 60 miles an hour here. Don't ever want to deal with them. They're a bunch of crazies. So it's Casey's hardware store, I think is what they call this. Yeah, Casey's. They also sell fuel out in the front, so let's fuel this thing up. You know, I'm not used to farming simulators. FS19 refueling physics. They're a little different than FS17 in the sense of the fuel meter is a little there's a term for it. It's a little jittery. Rather than filling up in a smooth fill bar, it's like a, I don't even know. What am I even saying anymore? It's okay. I'm an idiot. Alrighty. So we're going to go pick up some of our machinery. We might be able to take all of our machine. Oh, look, they're already done. Wow, they finished pretty quick. Man, all we did was drive to the gas station and back, and look, all 4 walls already gone. And the front wall is already there. That was fast. These guys are super people. All right, let's attach this up here. Pull it out here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put... Oh, we have an IBC here. We have an IBC. I didn't know we had an IBC here. All right, we're going to leave this right here. And, oh, can I not? There we go. Put that out, and then that will come out. Fine and dandy, look at that. Move that right there. Now, our bale fork goes on a 3-point linkage deal, which is why I'm buying it. I could use my skid steer, but this trailer really hates front loaders. This trailer right here hates front loaders. So that being said, it doesn't hate 3-point linkage bale spikes. So that's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. We are buying that. Now, I think I bought the wrong mower. Hold on. Whoopsies. Did I buy this one? Yeah, I bought the wrong mower. I meant to buy this one. Oopsies. Wrong mower. Hold on one second. Let's just sell it. You guys never saw anything. Yeah. Oops. Wrong mower. There we go. Nothing ever happened. I meant to buy this one. It's a lot smaller and a lot more fitted for the tractor. Buy it. Watch me accidentally... Oh, there we go. Look. See how small it is? The other one, I just hate it because it's so big. I mean, if we're buying something that big, we might as well just buy the disc bind. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I should probably put the windrower first. Windrower first. Now, the nice thing with it is in the fold-up position, so I'll just show you this windrower, even though I've explained it already. You can move these gates outwards, and essentially what that does is it turns it into a tedder. You can move the gates inwards, which essentially turns it into a windrower, which is very nice indeed. It's very nice to be able to have that. Oh no, this can't fit. I did see a trailer on Modhub, which is just like this one. It's just a lot bigger. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fit this on here, are we? No, we're not. That's kind of unfortunate. That's okay. That's okay. You know what? It's fine. You know what we can do? We can leave our bale spike here. I don't think we need it. Let's leave the bale spike here. It's fine. We can come back for it off screen or something. That means what I'm going to do is we're going to... Okay, so let's rethink our strategy. Let's leave this guy right here. Lower him. There we go. Attach that like that. This guy will go in the trailer and we'll put the windrower in front. Windrower. I'm just going to always say a windrower. Windrower. What is wrong with me? Now, look at that physics. I love that with this windrower. Mower. It's not called a windrower. This is called a mower. Look at that. So when it like moves in the wind, that's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know if anybody else does, or if maybe I'm just a crazy person, but I don't know. I like it. Wow, look, this thing fits perfectly on this trailer. That's nice. Detach that. We don't need the PTO. We don't need the PTO for this this mower at all. Now, I did see a mod on Modhub that had machinery that you could strap down to a trailer. Now, the thing with that machinery and why I don't have it enabled is because it's not all machinery. It's just a specific set of machinery that you can buy off of the store. And it's like, I don't normally put machinery on trailers. There's no use for me to have a mod that allows me to strap them down. And this wouldn't have worked because it's not like it's a mod that allows you to strap anything to trailers. It's only a specific, like, it's only, like, I think a few balers that you can strap down. It was a mower that you could strap down, and then I think, like, a tractor and a trailer, and that was it, that you could strap down. So this tractor wouldn't have worked. The windrower wouldn't have been compatible. Nothing would have been compatible. So it's kind of like, I don't need the mod. We have that PTO that's hanging off the back. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. I don't think it shouldn't do, but, you know. You know, that guy still didn't fix his mailbox. I wonder when he's going to do it. It's been like already half a year. Now, this is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, that we are driving at 35 kilometers an hour past this driveway because we're not turning into Dieter's farm anymore. Look, you can still see my tire tracks from this morning. Oh my God, you can still see my tire tracks from when we left this morning. It's the last trace I'm ever going to have on Dieter's farm. Maybe one day we'll be back on his farm. Maybe if he decides he wants to move or something and we'll buy it. Maybe we can buy it. Our mower is doing just fine behind us too. So where should we park the windrower for right now? I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just leave this right here for right now. The trailer can just sit right here. We'll park the windrower right here. I'm thinking this isn't a bad spot to put it. Lower it. I'm not used to using the front this. I never use the front PTO linkage. I'm thinking in this game, the only time we're ever going to use a front PTO is for the winter. Is for this machine right here. And we're not even going to use the PTO. All we're going to use is the 3-point. This one right here, unless it requires a PTO, but it doesn't. It's just a snowplow. As well as this, which I don't know. I don't know if this requires a PTO. I don't think it might. What's the front? Is this the... No, this is the back. I don't think it uses a PTO, actually. You just hydraulic cables. But yes, let's leave this right here. We'll disconnect the PTO, leave that right there for right now. And we'll go back here. We'll grab our mower, and we're going to mow. I feel like mowing. We should get a tiny lawnmower. I think there's a Deutsch... Deutsch... Chalmer? No, it's a... What is it called? Is it called a Deutsch Chalmer mower? It's a tiny riding lawn mower for housing properties. Get the PTO attached. Pull it off. Oh, scraping it. Oh, scraping it. All right, everything's good. It's a tiny mower that we can use to kind of mow this place up. Because yes, I know we're mowing our hay fields, but what are we going to do for all the other grass? You know, this grass sitting right here, the grass around the trailer. We're certainly not going to mow that with a hay mower, you know. So maybe I can find one on the store or the Steam Workshop. Forget, this is Farming Simulator. They don't have Steam Workshop. They have something called Modhub, which is just as good. Modhub is just as good. So we'll have to find something. We'll probably buy that. When we buy it, we could probably go down, grab it with that trailer, and at the same time, grab our bale fork. So you can see, it's not that big. It fits really well with this tractor. Personally, I think that the default Kuhn mower is way too big. This mower here is way too big, even though it's only 4.0 meters. It's way too big. I hate it. Like, it's just, no. It's just too big. I don't like it. So let's get started. I'm pretty sure this machine should be able to run it just fine, but let's see what happens. PTO. I think this is the first PTO machine we're using on this tractor. How nice. Shouldn't be too big of a job. This is the only field we're mowing today, and the reason I'm doing that is because tomorrow, on the weather, there said there was a potential chance of rain. However, that probably won't be until Monday, so we might be able to get this all baled in tomorrow. My hope, or later today, depending on if I continue this episode. But I'm thinking we're going to mow this up, and then we'll end the episode. Look at that. We're mowing. Oh, no, you know what we're going to need to do? We're going to need to use our tedder. Because with seasons, 36% moisture will cause the grass to turn this dark green color. Let's turn the mower off. And then when it gets below 20, you can ted it, and it'll turn into the default hay color. And then you have to wait like so many amount of hours. That time is determined by this, and it turns into a straw color. If you bale it right after you ted it, it's going to come out as grass. However, if you bale it when it turns into that straw color, that really yellow color, it'll be hay. I like what Seasons did with the drying of the grass. It's really nice. And then we can just not going to be able to speak today. We can then windrow it and bale it. So this is good. This is good. I think we'll be just fine. Look at this. Hold on. Let's shut this off again. What is this deal? We have a river. Can we... Wow. This is a nice farm. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this farm. I love it. It's so cool. All right. Let's continue on here. Continue cracking. I'm going to turn this into a time lapse. Let's go into a time lapse. Why don't we? So we have just a little bit left to do here. I'm pretty sure probably one more that way on this end, and then probably just a little bit up at the other end over there. However, we're cracking on pretty well. I don't know about you, but I'm really loving this. It's really good. How many bales do you think this would make us? At least square bales. I don't think we won't do round bales on this field. How many? I don't know. I really don't know how many square bales this could make us. Oops. This isn't even running. What happened to the PTO? There we go. Now it's running. If I had to imagine, we're making square bales at about 1,500 liters. I don't know. Maybe at least 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. I wouldn't say any more than 8. For one, this field isn't even fully grown yet. It's only about halfway grown. And for two, I don't know. I don't know what else. Man, this mower just mows so nicely in comparison to the other mowers that I've used in this game. It's so easy to maneuver it. Like, it just mows so nicely, this Coon mower. I used to hate it, and then I started using it in Grower's Farm, and I have to say, it's really nice. It's small, it's easy to maneuver. It turns with the tractor. You're bound to get everything, you know? Alrighty, so we got one more thing we got to do here. We're going to go across the edge. We'll just back up here. We got to go along the edge here. Just to get that little bit there. I know it's not really that much, but, you know, why leave it there if we can fit the mower? There we go. If you hear my keys bashing, I apologize. I got a new keyboard. It's a Corsair. Corsair keyboard. Works really nicely. It's lit up in red. It's really nice. I never had a keyboard that lit up before, and it's all red right now. That's actually really cool how it's all red. Nice. Nice. We missed that little section over, but that's okay. Little section over there, but that's okay. There we go. Try to speak English here. Let's not, start speaking in tongues and Mandarin and all that good stuff. Back up. There we go. Just because I want to straighten myself out here. Yeah, I guarantee you this field would have been way too small for the disc bind. Way too small for the disc bind. And now, you know what we're going to do just because we can, and I think it would be better? We're going to mow a little path. We're going to mow a little path up to the doorway here. I don't know if we're going to fit. Oh, no, we'll fit. We'll fit. It's fine. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't. We hit the rear tire on something. It's okay. There we go. There we go. Let's come back around. You think that'll do good for a path? Yes, I think that'll do just fine for a path. The hay looks actually pretty good. It's thick. I mean, at least that's what it looks like. Oh no, my dog's over there in the corner. She's about to hurl. I'm gonna have to be right back. All right. Surprisingly, my dog did not hurl that much. She actually, usually when she hurls, or when I mean hurl, I mean puke, she usually hurls like this glob, and surprisingly, there was almost nothing. Almost nothing for me to clean up. Yet, on the napkin that I cleaned it up with, it looked like there was a whole ocean of it. That's okay. Now, why didn't this little bit here cut? I mean, it didn't, and that's okay, but I don't know. I came this way. It should have cut. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to end the episode here. I think tomorrow what we're going to do is we're probably either one, if we don't come back today in the next episode and bail this up, we will probably mow this field here. Anyways, what was I saying? Sorry, I heard a noise. I thought my dog puked again, but that's okay. She didn't. I think we're probably going to mow this field here. We could split in half. I don't know if we'll split in half, do one side round bales, another side square bales. However, this is a big field. We could just do it all round bales. If we're making round bales at about 8,000 to 10,000 liters per bale, I don't know. Depends on what we choose to do in the next episode. However, that's going to do it for us for this episode of Farming Simulator, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are enjoying this new farm. I'm loving it. This is a beautiful farm, and I'm so happy that we actually purchased it. It's really moving this series forward in a good direction. So we got to leave this to dry. I'm not just saying that for roleplay purposes. I'm actually saying it because we actually have to leave it to dry. This has to get below 20 before we can tet it up. If we don't let it go below 20, it's not going to do anything for us, and this is going to stay grass. In Farming Simulator seasons, you can't sell grass, so it's kind of a little non-beneficial for us to have grass. Why am I running so fast? I don't know. All right, that's going to do it for us this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just park the... Actually, you know what? We won't park it. We'll just leave this on the tractor. We'll park the tractor over here for now. And that's going to do it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Farming Simulator, ladies and gentlemen. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace.